What is up everybody? Wild Bunch! Welcome to day 72 of your daily vlog. Today we are hanging out at the park, just kind of looking at the damage that's left behind after this flooding.
From this valley they say you are going.
Draymond Jones and Robert Landers. Draymond Jones is athletic enough where he can move outside.
We are back at the park 2 days after the flood video that I shot for you guys. And as you can see, I shot this clip the other day and there was a lot less water on the ground. Here in this area right here, and as you can see, it's quite a bit more water on the ground right here now, kind of flooded. I can't even walk the area where I walked last time a couple days ago. I actually have to walk around to get to where I was 2 days ago when I shot that clip for you guys. I actually have to go around if I want to get back to the place where I was, just because of all the water on the ground. If you guys didn't watch that video, make sure you go back and watch it. It's called Welcome to Tornado Season. That's what the video is called. But I just wanted to show you guys, even though there's more standing water over here, if we go back up on the embankment where I was the other day, as you can see, that tree is no longer underwater. You can now walk down here. The river's almost receded back to normal. It's still a little high, but not too bad. You see that tree line down there? It was underwater the other day when I showed you guys. Now look at it. It's back to being a tree line again along the river. This is what it's supposed to look like, guys. And honestly, this is still a little bit high for this river. It's still a little bit high. But you can actually see this ground again. I showed you guys some benches underwater the other day. All those benches they're back on ground again. The water's receded off the benches. It's really interesting though, the way the river has receded, but all this is just underwater from the rain. It's kind of a weird contradiction in a way. Anyways, guys, I am headed to the library. I have some things I have to do for my business. What I have in my mind is I want like a little miniature whiteboard, kind of like that I can set in my lap and draw on. And that I can like put a camera on so that I can film kind of like whiteboard videos, but sort of a different feel to them, if that makes sense. I know what I want in my mind, but that's what I want to try to make happen today, because I want to start trying to incorporate videos that are kind of like that into what I do, and we'll see if it works out. What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Cam Fats. Today, I want to talk to you about what it means to do. You see, I've studied dead poet after ancient philosopher, and I found a common thread amongst all their knowledge and all their wisdom. When you sum it all up, when you boil down all the complex ideologies, it comes down to this one phrase. We are defined by what we do. Now I have a story for you. I got a friend, a younger friend. I remember about 3 years ago, I felt sorry for him because he was fresh out of high school by about a year. He had a pregnant girlfriend, a baby on the way, no job, and no clue as to what he was going to do. Just sailing along with no direction. And I decided, you know what? I am going to lift him up because I wish that someone would have done that for me when I was younger. But I'm going to do it now for him. He didn't have any license. He didn't have any car. He didn't have any way to get around. He lived out in the middle of nowhere. So what I did was I bought him a computer. I gave him the money to get his GED. He was fresh out of high school, but he hadn't graduated. I lined up a bicycle for him so he could get around. And I told him, hey, listen, this is just a head start. This is a step up. That's all it is. And it doesn't mean anything if you don't do anything with it. Now, here's what I'm willing to do. I'm willing to meet with you 5 days a week for the next few weeks. Teach you how to do everything that I do. And that's what I did. I told him my entire story from getting sick, being fired from my job, to starting my online book business, to starting a membership site, to launching products, to affiliate marketing, to build an email list, to everything. I taught him everything I did over the next 2 weeks. I took him around. I showed him my storage. I showed him everything. I was hoping to inspire him. I tried harder than anybody I've ever tried to inspire. I tried inspiring him the most. We drove all the way up and down within a 2-mile radius from his house. This way, 2-mile radius this way, 2-mile radius this way, 2-mile radius that way. And we wrote down all the prospective places he could get a job to get started. You see, my reasoning was he could ride that bicycle 2 miles to work and he could save his money until he had enough to get a car. And by the time the wintertime got here, he'd have a couple thousand in the bank and he could get a car. That way he'd be good to go when that baby got here. That was what my reasoning was, and that's what we talked about. That's not what happened, because although we drove a 2-mile radius all those ways, he never filled out any applications to any of those places. He never bothered to use the laptop really for anything important, like starting an online business. Never got his license. Never took action on any of that stuff. Now, I am not mad at him for that. I don't downgrade him for that. I don't say he's a butt nugget for that. I don't say he's a foolish person for that. It doesn't matter to me, you know. People are going to do what they want to do when they're ready to do it. But I learned a valuable lesson from putting all that effort into that person. And here's what I figured out. You cannot change a man. You cannot teach a man anything. You can only help him to find it within himself. Galileo said that, by the way. It was a losing battle. I was just hoping to inspire. But it was a losing battle because he wasn't ready to do anything. He had excuse after excuse. He had reason after reason why that's not a good place to get a job. Why this way of doing things isn't going to work. Why he can't do this. Why he can't do that. All these reasons or excuses, whatever they were, doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, we are defined by what we do. Not what we say, not what we think, not who we follow, not what other people think about us. None of that matters. We, as humans, we are defined by what we do. And the world will accept the judgment that we place upon ourselves. Men much wiser than me came to that conclusion after living lives much greater than mine. Have I made mistakes? Yes, I've made mistakes. But action yields results. 700 books on self-development won't get you the girl of your dreams. 700 books on marketing won't get you $1 million. 700 books on how to lose 50 pounds won't make you skinny. We are defined by what we do in this life. Go do something awesome! We just crossed the 100 subscribers. Thank you everybody for subscribing to the Camp Fats Daily Vlog. Guys, Be sure to subscribe to this channel. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm either going to give away a Chromebook or I'm going to give away an iPod. It's your choice, depending on whatever you want, Chromebook or iPod. These are two tools that have helped me make thousands of dollars. They can help you do the same. Make sure you're subscribed and tune into this channel. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're giving it away.
From this valley they say you are going. I shall miss your